Right now, with election season right around the corner, how Madison is preparing for what's shaping to be another big year.
Also banned from the Capitol as the bond is set for the man who brought guns to the Capitol multiple times.
And later, the Madison public market is one step closer to becoming reality after clearing a major hurdle this week. Welcome to News 3 Now. Prepare for the political ads and the candidate visits. Election season is almost upon us, and that means elections officials are gearing up for another big year.
And here in Dane County, plans are in the works for a brand new election center. Braden Ross joins us with how officials hope it'll make elections even more secure. Braden?
Yeah, this plan would swap beer for ballots and turning the old Ale Asylum building near the Dane County Airport into a brand new election center, all in the name of keeping our elections and the people who run them safe.
Clerks are a proud bunch. We love the work we do. We love being the backbone of democracy. But at the end of the day, we have families that we want to go home to.
Ask most municipal clerks, and they'll tell you it's not an easy time to be an elections official.
I'm constantly having to reply to accusations that some of which are just nuts, honestly.
Contentious election cycles in the past few years have put them in dangerous situations.
In Dane County, election officials have been harassed and received death threats just for doing their job.
But now Dane County Clerk Scott McDonald is hoping a new space can make the threats a little less scary.
We've already started referring to it as our election asylum.
Renovating the old Ale Asylum building into a brand new Dane County Election Center will cost more than $18 million. But McDonald says that's money well spent if it keeps his staff safe.
The small town clerk doesn't have their DS-200 in their broom closet and isn't being overwhelmed by election deniers in her office. It'll be here instead.
And it's not just the people they're hoping to protect.
We want to have all of our scanners, our ballots, our election media in one secure location. Being able to pull a truck in, that doesn't happen right now. I mean, everywhere else it does. But here, Madison is loading ballots out in a parking lot in the rain, next to a nail salon and a tattoo parlor. I mean, that's the current situation. Tarps on top of machines.
And looking ahead to 2024, McDonald is excited to start using the new space as soon as January.
Because this is going to be a really challenging year, right? Everyone knows that.
Now, the project still needs to be approved by the Dane County Board. It's expected to come before the full board for a vote in November.
Braden, thank you. The man who police say brought guns to the Capitol demanding to see Governor Evers made his first appearance in court this morning. Joshua Plesnick of Madison is charged with carrying a firearm in a public building. A judge set a signature bond at $500 per case. During his appearance, Plesnick's attorney spoke about his client's motive.
I understand there's a large public interest in this case. There seems to be a misunderstanding or public perception that Joshua went to the Capitol with the intention to cause harm to the governor or somebody else. And I can understand why people would be scared from that, but that's actually not the case that we have before us today.
Additionally, Plesnick was banned from the Capitol Square area and cannot be near the governor's residence in Maple Bluff. He also cannot be within 1,000 feet of the governor or any member of the Evers family.
Bond is set for a Janesville man accused of shooting at someone and leading police on a chase over the weekend. Sergio Morales is charged with attempted first-degree intentional homicide, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, eluding officers, and operating a firearm while intoxicated. His cash bond was set at $500,000.
Weather drying up after today. Let's check your first warn forecast and chief meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
Another batch of showers coming through. It is raining very lightly here in the backyard. Not too heavy, but enough that you can feel it. You can see on high-resolution Doppler radar some showers now approaching Madison from the west. The heaviest showers are from south of Mount Horeb down to around Albany, and then southwestward into the eastern portions of Lafayette County. You can see north of Madison, not much in the way of showers. A few light showers extending up to just south of Portage, and then a couple of sprinkles in northeastern Dodge County, northeast of Beaver Dam. And then in Rock County, the showers are moving out, but the next batch will be moving in from the west over the next hour or two. A little wider perspective shows that that's pretty much it as far as the showers are concerned. 6-hour future track radar shows most of the rain over with by about 9 o'clock across most of southern Wisconsin. Current temperatures, because of the clouds and showers, now down into the lower to middle 50s. Here in Madison right now, we're sitting at 53 degrees. Temperatures are mainly in the lower to middle 50s, although it's still 55 in Stoughton and 55 in Edgerton. Look for skies to be mostly cloudy this evening with a chance of showers, especially from Madison southward. Temperatures dropping into the lower 50s by late evening. Later on, I'll take a look at our weekend forecast, whether or not we can expect any rain, and then how much rain we can expect later on next week.
All right, Gary, thank you. Now to an update out of Janesville. We now know the identity of the man who died after his canoe capsized along the Rock River. According to the Rock County Medical Examiner's Office, 60-year-old Roger Wentler of Janesville died from accidental drowning. First responders were called to the river in downtown Janesville Sunday after receiving multiple reports of people in the water near the Milwaukee Street Bridge. 2 people swam to shore, but Wentler did not resurface. His body was later recovered by a dive team.
The Madison Fire Department says diesel was found in a sump tank at a building across from Stevens Field yesterday morning. Fire crews were called to the 900 block of East Washington Avenue around 9:30 after a caller in the building smelled gas. An investigation revealed a layer of gas floating on the top of the water in a sump tank. The building was evacuated and closed for the rest of the day. Investigators could not find where the gas came from.
Well, the state legislature is holding a hearing on a new plan to make the redistricting process less partisan. Today's hearing is the only time the public has been able to weigh in on the proposal. Last month, the Assembly passed the proposal with no public hearings. For many Fair Maps advocates, this has been a long time coming, but some are uncertain about the process.
I am skeptical about the motivation for this bill at this time. As a bill that was crafted and voted on quickly in the Assembly with no input from Democrats or redistricting reform advocates or experts, I have not yet heard a good explanation for why now, why the rush.
Under the plan, nonpartisan lawyers who work for the legislature would be tasked with drawing the new districts, but the legislature could take over if it doesn't pass 2 of the lawyer-drawn maps.
Tonight, the Dane County Board is set to look at adding more money to Madison's public market project. But city officials tell our Arman Rahman it's much closer to reality after passing a major funding hurdle this week.
That's right. Tonight, this county board is looking at funding extra costs like furniture and equipment. But without the council's vote on Tuesday, there wouldn't be enough money to even get the public market building ready. Because last month, the city of Madison announced that the lowest bid for construction came in $1.6 million over budget. A bid has to be accepted by next Tuesday, so if the council didn't approve the extra money this week, the market would have been pushed back again. But since they did, city officials say there will be no more surprise changes to the price tag.
So we don't need to worry about the cost of construction for the project increasing anymore, because under the contract that we will have, it will set what that cost is, and we now have the funding secured to be able to finish the construction.
Tonight, the Dane County Board will vote on amending the capital budget to add $1 million more to the project, which would bring the county's total contribution to $2.5 million. And this week was a roller coaster for potential vendors of the public market. They told me they were worried the market would just become a dream for them once again. I'll have more from them tonight at 10.
Armand, thank you. COVID infections in Dane County are on the rise. Even though not everyone is getting tested, scientists in Wisconsin have a more reliable way to test the presence of COVID in our communities: wastewater surveillance. By sampling and testing wastewater from neighborhoods across Madison, scientists can track infection trends, warn people if there's a spike, and potentially stop a COVID spread before it gets out of control. Tonight on News 3 Now at 10, we'll show you how scientists do it.
What we've learned is that with viruses, people shed the virus, right? And when they use the bathroom, and then that enters the wastewater stream.
It's a very unbiased and objective way to measure the amount of a given pathogen in the community.
Tonight on News 3 Now at 10, we'll go underground with crews from the Madison Metropolitan Sewerage District to show you, have wastewater samples, show you how they're collected and tested and what they reveal about the true levels of COVID in our community.
Coming up on News 3 Now at 6, how you can still volunteer to help out the Coats for Kids campaign.
Plus, it is the final night market of the year at the Capitol. Find out the special theme happening at tonight's event.
Don't miss Wisconsin's best deals this fall, only at Furniture and Appliance Mart's Inventory Liquidation Event. Get 25% off on all in-stock Samsung appliances and 15% off all in-stock Scratch and Dent appliances at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley.
Nobody wants to think about cold weather, but now's the time to winterproof your home. Is your house cold every winter? Your home needs foam. Are your heating costs too high? Your home needs foam. Do you have different temperatures in different rooms? Your home needs foam. USA Premium Foam is over 35% more efficient than ordinary, weaker insulation. Winterproof now and get 0% financing for 72 months.
USA Insulation.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Don't miss Wisconsin's best deals this fall. Only at Ashley's inventory liquidation event. Everything must go. Save as much as 60% store-wide. Plus, low monthly payment options. Only at Ashley.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
The Coats for Kids campaign is still looking for volunteers to help distribute all of this year's donations. The first event starts tomorrow at the Boys and Girls Club on Taft Street in Madison and Windsor Street in Sun Prairie. Both run from 9 to 6. And then the next events will run from the 23rd to the 25th. Those will take place at the Allied Family Center in Fitchburg from 9 to 7. If you'd like to help, you can find a link to the volunteer page at channel3000.com/Coats for Kids.
Tonight is your last chance this year to experience the Madison Night Market. The event, which takes place on State and Gilman Streets, started a little more than an hour ago and runs until 9 o'clock. This market is also a special collaboration with Science on the Square. A number of outdoor STEM-themed activities will mix with Madison Night Market vendor tents. Meanwhile, indoor locations will showcase interesting exhibits, talks, or products.
It just takes having events like this where we can see that people genuinely want to come out. They want to get together with their friends, their neighbors, their coworkers. Come on out, shop, support local business, and we have the best right here in downtown Madison.
The unique collaboration is now in its 6th year.
The Wisconsin Union continuing a tasty annual tradition by offering Thanksgiving to-go meals this year. Those meals are made to be reheated and served on Thanksgiving Day and come in group and individual sizes. Group meals cost $175, while single meals cost $18. You can pre-order a meal online through the Wisconsin Union website starting on November 1st. You can also donate an individual-sized meal to feed a UW-Madison student who is experiencing food insecurity by visiting the Wisconsin Union website. When we come back, the lineup for next year's Country Fest is now out. Find out the big names that are headlining each day.
Plus, keep your baby safe while they sleep. What some pediatricians say you can do to keep your child out of harm's way.
Plus, more showers could be coming tonight. Gary with the complete forecast after a short break.
Protect yourself, your family, and your community against the flu this season. And get your flu shot at Hy-Vee. Plus, earn a 20-cent fuel saver when you get your flu shot. Visit your local Hy-Vee pharmacy and protect yourself today. Some restrictions apply.
The holidays are almost here, and Steinhoffel's has the largest selection of all the latest styles to help you host the perfect holiday celebration. Dining sets large enough for the entire family, and space-saving sleep solutions to accommodate all of your guests to make this the happiest holiday ever. And with Steinhoffel's 72-month special financing, buying your new furniture just got easier. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffel's.
In need of home repairs? From stairs and railings to roofing and plumbing, Habitat Dane County works alongside families to ensure safe, stable housing for years to come. Qualifications are based on income, need, and willingness to partner. Don't delay. Apply today.
Quartz takes a different approach to health insurance. We know every life well lived is a journey, and we're here to light the way at every step. That's why for 40 years, we've been alongside the doctors and hospitals who know what their communities need. Because they're a part of them. Because we're a part of them. There's a fire burning in all of us. Let's ignite it together. Quartz. Find your spark.
Stanley Steamer loves Madison, Wisconsin. I'm Paul Ashik, local owner of Stanley Steamer here in Madison. We've been proudly cleaning your homes and businesses for over 30 years and will continue to keep your carpet, upholstery, area rugs, hard floors, and air ducts clean for many more. We strive to provide the best quality in both the services we provide and the equipment we use. That's why you've trusted us to keep Madison and southwestern Wisconsin homes cleaner, healthier, and more beautiful place to live. Call and book a cleaning today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Oftentimes, we've heard those ideas of what we cannot do. My thriving financial advisor gave me the tools to say I can.
Get insulin for as low as $35 at Hy-Vee Pharmacy. That's right, manage your diabetes for less with insulin for as low as $35 per month. Visit Hy-Vee.com to learn more.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
It is Safe Sleep and SIDS Awareness Month, and every year there are about 3,400 sudden, unexpected infant deaths in the U.S. That's according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Many of those deaths are caused by unsafe sleep situations. Mandy Gaither has more on the ABCs of keeping babies safe as they sleep.
Keeping babies safe isn't just a day job. At night, some parents may unknowingly be putting their child in harm's way.
Resuscitating infants as a pediatric emergency room physician is one of the worst things we have to do to tell a parent that their child has died.
Dr. Sarah Lazarus with Children's Healthcare of Atlanta's Strong for Life program says the risk of sudden unexpected infant death syndrome is highest for children younger than 6 months. But experts say keeping babies safe when they sleep is as easy as ABC. A stands for alone.
As an exhausted parent, it's so easy to make a quick decision to put your child into bed with you, but that decision can really be fatal.
B is for back. Lazarus says a baby's neck isn't strong enough to prevent suffocation.
As long as your child is not rolling over, they need to be truly placed on their back, that the mattress be really firm and flat, so you don't want to use any inclined sleep surfaces.
And C is for clear. Your baby's sleeping area should have nothing but a fitted sheet in it.
Making sure that all blankets, stuffed animals, everything is removed from that crib.
And if your baby falls asleep in a car seat, move the child when you get to your destination. I'm Mandy Gaither. Children's Healthcare of Atlanta says to also dress your child lightly for sleep in a room that's in a cool range that's comfortable for a lightly clothed adult, and use a sleep sack in colder months as an alternative to blankets.
A little rain today, but the sun will be back tomorrow. Here's Gary with your complete forecast.
Yeah, some showers rolling on through, and the rain hasn't really amounted to very much. The rain vision rainfall estimates over the last 12 hours, the lighter green areas around 1/10 of an inch, the darker green closer to 1/4 of an inch of rain. Might have a couple of spots closer to 1/2 inch over southern portions of Lafayette County south of Darlington, but that's the exception rather than the general trend. You can see showers moving into Madison from the west right now, but they are weakening. The heavier showers are down south of Verona and heading into northern portions of Greene County down toward Albany. This batch of showers is the ones that came through Darlington. It's already ended there, and those showers are moving through Monroe and heading into Rock County over toward Orfordville. North of Madison, not much going on. The northern edge of the showers right around DeForest. So other than a few sprinkles up in northern portions of Juneau County, north of New Lisbon, that's pretty quiet. And then across the rest of southern Wisconsin, again, these showers moving through New Glarus, Albany, over toward Monroe. Will be moving to Evansville, Orfordville, Janesville, and Beloit over the next hour or two. But the good news is, while these showers are moving through now, they should come to an end pretty quickly. There's nothing upstream. This is the last of 2 batches of showers that have come through. And 6-hour future track radar shows how quickly these showers start to fizzle out as we go through the next couple of hours and the atmosphere cools down a little bit. 3 things you need to know in the forecast. Look for dry weather for tomorrow, partly sunny skies, high temperatures right around 60, so a pleasant day overall. The weekend will be cooler. There could be a couple of showers tomorrow night, and then highs lower to middle 50s for the weekend and nighttime lows in the mid 30s. 30s. Still looking for showers from Tuesday through Friday of next week, and the possibility for some flakes of snow to mix in Friday night into Saturday. Longer range 10-day future track computer model forecast. This is through late Saturday night of next weekend, calling for a general 1 to 1.5 inches, maybe close to 2 inches of rain in some areas. This will be spread out over a 3 to 4 day period, so not looking at any problems with flooding, but this continues to help recharge the soil. The new drought monitor came out today, and drought conditions are improving across Wisconsin. But right now, the last of the showers moving on through. Skies are clearing out to the west. We'll be looking for some sunshine for tomorrow and a pleasant day. Planning your evening, temperatures in the lower 50s. Notice by 9:30, most of the showers are gone. We head toward midnight. Temperatures drop to around 50 degrees, and then overnight, right around 50. The cloud cover keeping those temperatures pretty steady, but as we head toward tomorrow morning, notice the clouds starting to break up a little bit. That allows low temperatures to drop into the upper 40s. Planning your night across Dane County, low 49 in Sun Prairie, 49 Deerfield, 50 in Albion. Across the rest of southern Wisconsin, a little cooler out to the west where the skies clear out earlier. 44 La Crosse, 44 in Prairie du Chien, and 46 for the low temperature in Lone Rock. For tomorrow, partly sunny skies, a pleasant day overall. High temperature at 60 degrees, and our first warned 7 to 10 day forecast. Low to mid 50s over the weekend with nighttime low temperatures in the 30s. But as we head into next week, a brief warm up, highs around 66 on Tuesday, showers, maybe even an isolated thunderstorm, but pretty wet Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Friday night into Saturday morning, possibility for a few flakes of snow to mix in, but with temperatures at or above freezing, nothing should stick to the ground.
Country music fans, listen up. Some big names will be headlining next year's Country Fest in Cadott. The festival plays out over the course of 3 days from June 27th through the 29th. Eric Church, Keith Urban, and Jake Owen will be the headliner for each one of those days. Tickets are on sale at the festival's website. You can find a link to it and a full lineup on channel3000.com.
And coming up in sports, there's a top 2 showdown on Saturday for Wisconsin volleyball, while Kelly Sheffield isn't worried about his team's current win streak against Nebraska. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Insurance. It isn't the most exciting thing to talk about, but it is incredibly important. Not having enough insurance could prevent you from getting what you deserve after an accident. Call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Think all Medicare plans are the same? Think again. With Dean Health Plan, you can get the coverage you need with premiums as low as $0 a month. That includes medical, hospital, and prescription coverage with $0 copays for primary care doctor visits, plus extra benefits like comprehensive dental and savings on over-the-counter pharmacy items. Call 1-855-822-6173 now to request your free Dean Health Plan guide. Dean Health Plan, right here with you.
Right now, buy one window and you'll get one free. Plus, no interest for 1 year. Buy one window, get one free, and soon. Hurry. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
This is you. And you are why we do what we do. Each and every one of you are wonderful, amazing people. So we'll treat you that way on your journey of trusted care. Because the way you, and you feel matters. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health, know how much you matter to this world.
After 118 years, McGann Furniture is closing its doors. The owners are retiring. Shop now at McGann's Price Crash Going Out of Business sale and take an additional 25% off the already lowest marked sale price. Everything must go. Prices crashed on quality name brand furniture, bedding, dining room sets, and accessories. Free financing. All credit welcome. Special sale hours. Hurry in today to the Price Crash Going Out of Business sale at McGann Furniture, downtown Baraboo. You'll be glad you did.
I thought with everything going on, we could all use a little smile break. So this one is on Gruber Law Offices. You're welcome.
Our Coats for Kids giveaway kicks off tomorrow with a big reveal. We're live at the Boys and Girls Club with our final coat tally and what your gift means to local families.
Yeah, it looks like we're setting up for a wet week next week. We'll have an update tomorrow morning between 4:30 and 7.
It doesn't get any bigger than this, at least in the regular season. #1 Wisconsin taking on #2 Nebraska in a showdown in Lincoln on Saturday night. Both teams enter undefeated, and the Badgers have owned the Huskers in recent history. UW has won 10 straight in the series, with their last loss to them way back in 2017. But that all is in the past, and Kelly Sheffield knows those experiences don't guarantee anything this time around.
Every match there is loud, and every match is a big deal when you go there. And both teams have been good for a while, so it's not. This isn't. You know, when I was coaching at Dayton and we'd go into Nebraska, it's like, whoa, man, this is like going to Mars. And it was awesome. It was great. These guys, you know, we've got an experienced team that's been playing for a while. Most of them have been here for a few times. That doesn't guarantee anything.
From one top-ranked team to another, the Wisconsin women's hockey team closes their 6-game homestand this week when they welcome in a winless Bemidji State squad to Laban. Last season, the Badgers blew out the Beavers, outscoring them 32-3 in 4 games. And on paper, this series feels like that outcome will happen again, even though Mark Johnson's team is saying all the right things leading up to Friday's puck drop.
This year especially, we're going to get every team's best game, so I think they're going to give us a hard time. They're not gonna, let us walk all over them. So I just think it's important that we play at our level.
Bemidji's always been a tough team to play against because they pack it in and play a very solid defensive game, blocking a lot of shots. So I think to beat them, we're gonna have to continue moving the puck really well, get dirty in front of the net.
Big one this week down in Champaign. A familiar face down there, Brett Bielema, the Illini welcoming in the Badgers.
Yeah, in this week's Wisconsin Huddle Unleashed, Chimere DK and I hit the water for a bit of kayaking. First time kayaking, second time kayaking?
I've been canoeing, I believe, but this is my first time by myself.
Avid swimmer, right?
Yeah, second place in the 5th grade optimum swim meet, so have some accolades to my name, have some experience. YMCA swimming class growing up, so.
Okay, so if I fall in, you can just pull me?
I'll do my best.
Any other random sport that you played growing up?
I played basketball and baseball.
Yeah.
Throughout my life. I did play youth soccer at the YMCA as well.
Okay, were you forward, midfielder, goalie? What were you?
I don't even know if there's positions at that point. I was kind of just...
Oh, you just follow the ball?
Yeah, I was just scoring. So I guess forward, you could say. Golly.
It was a plus we did not fall in the water because it was pretty cold that day.
Yeah, you don't want to go in that water this time of year. All right, good stuff. Let's go to Gary, final check of the forecast.
A little chilly out there right now. Some showers moving from Madison southward through areas around Belleville. That's where the heavier showers are. North and east of Madison towards Sun Prairie, not much in the way of rain. Heaviest showers right now moving from Barn Albany to Monroe. Those will be heading towards Janesville and Beloit. But southwestern Wisconsin has started to dry out, and I think most of the showers will be gone by about, say, 9 o'clock tonight.
All right, Gary, and thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a great evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.